Hello, it's our podcast. What a podcast.
What a podcast. Yesterday on the podcast, you spoke about a threesome gone wrong, not yours. What went wrong is it never happened.
The problem with a threesome? This is some Jonesy wisdom. You know the problem with a threesome?
Here we go.
There's two women involved. That's the problem.
Doesn't have to be, Brendan. What about this? Today you're going to discuss Australia's most sexually active woman.
Well,
That's my LinkedIn profile.
That's not my wife. I'll say this. Australia's most sexually active woman. The reason I clicked on this story.
Why,
it said,
Brendan?
Australia's most sexually active woman takes over Flemington.
Storms Flemington, if I remember.
And I thought, hang on. What? Maybe you should have a bit of a rest, sweet pea. Take it easy.
Anthony Coletti's been in the news. He had claimed that he deserved the money from Melissa Caddick's estate.
Yeah.
He's walked back on that. Excuse the pun. And we obviously mock his music, so that's coming up.
Any day we were playing Anthony Coletti's stuff is a good day. Airbus Albo, does that pass the pub test?
And ad jingles. A very famous Australian ad, a jingle, has been inducted into the Australian Film and Sound Archive.
Yeah.
What is it, and why haven't other ones made the grade?
Haven't? And we go crazy for Richard Osman. Richard Osman, who wrote the Thursday Murder Club book series, is joining us on our podcast.
Enjoy it all.
Everybody
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Well, hello there, Amanda. How are you today?
I'm good. I've got sort of these slinky pants on and I'm sliding off the seat.
They're very slinky.
Well, they're not. When I say slinky, it's kind of that shiny material. I don't know what it's made of.
Slinky material.
Anyway, hopefully, it's like I'm eating in a food court. The chairs are slightly, incrementally slanted so you slide off because I don't want you to hang around. I'll never make 3 hours on air today.
There's nothing sadder than seeing someone of note eating in a food court by themselves.
Someone of note.
Someone of note.
Like someone you saw Helen Mirren there.
Yeah, someone like yourself sitting in a food court just eating
I'm not
away.
a fan of food courts, as you know. If you and I ever go to the shopping centre and you'll say, let's get something at the food court, I say, I have to sit in a cafe, I have to sit in a designated eating area that's not en masse.
Yeah, because you feel a bit like a seagull just sitting there.
Well, you do go around and take people's chips.
You do. That's exactly what you got to do. I've had a big day yesterday. I went and got a new Fitbit. My Fitbit had died.
Do you rely on the stats or do you just wear it for...
I like the stats. I like telemetry. I'm a man. That's what men do. We like stats.
So you compare it to the previous week's energy output,
what
all
my
that
heart
stuff?
rate is and how many steps and all that junk. And my Fitbit, which I've had for some time, has carked it. And so I had to go and get a new one. So I went to JB Hi-Fi.
Oh, no. You've whinged about them before.
No. You know what? Since I whinged about them about 5 times ago, in the times that I've been there, they have become more and more attentive. So much so, even before I got past the theft detection device, can I help you, mate? I'm going, okay, gee, bro, I haven't even got in the shop yet. I said, I'm after a Fitbit. And what sort? I said, a Charge 4. Do you have one of those? They don't make those anymore. Okay, well, give me the one that's...
Sundial.
Give me a Charge 5. No, you want a Charge 6. Okay. Sure.
How helpful. You probably just got one person who was having a bad day and you judged an entire generation of millennials on it.
In the old days, you go to JB Hi-Fi and it would be a millennial, like Gen Y Rye here, well, actually, a Gen Y Rye, and they'd be like doing you a favour. Yeah, what do you want, mate? This guy was very attentive.
And
so I got the Charge 6, I got everything like that, and I said, is it waterproof? It needs to be waterproof. Yep. Can it set up? Can I set it up easily? Can I pair it with my phone? Yep. Got home.
Yeah.
Went to pair it up.
It's so hard.
Well, and then
Everything's hard.
The little code thing comes up, and I went, oh, how sweet's this? Easy peasy. Then it just... And then you've just got the pinwheel of sync.
Oh,
terrible. And you just stand there like an idiot waiting. So I waited for about 20 minutes and I thought, well, this is not happening. Then I started to do the dick around. You know, you had to plug it into the wall, plug the phone into the wall. Then I took the app out of my phone, re-put the app in. Then I had to find my Apple ID.
Oh,
you know,
I've been through all this. I just got a new phone.
Yep.
And I had to go back to the Genius Bar 3 times.
That's the worst.
And because, you know, I'm bad with this stuff. And so they say, so have you got your ID, your Apple ID? And I'll just phone my husband. And have you got your own email? I didn't want to tell them that I don't even have my own email address. And we share a cloud as well.
You're
and
this big right-on feminist and you don't even have your own email.
It's not feminist issues. It's that I can't give a rat. There are things I put my brain to and other things I don't care about, but I should start caring.
You should.
So I was humiliated by them. The first time I went in, I had a woman who was in her 60s who helped me. She was brilliant at the Genius Bar. Second time, I had a guy who was just going, nah, big problem, big problem. And then the third time I went back, I had someone nice again. So it's luck of the draw.
It's like 3 margarita. So, and then
Did you pair it all up?
Well, just when I thought I'm going to have to go back to JB Hi-Fi.
Well, he's not going to help you.
Well, I just thought, because I tried my old one, I plugged that in and that all worked. So I thought, okay, there must be something wrong with this one. Then my youngest son came out of his little gaming cave and he said, what's the matter? I said, and he did that sneery face. And he said, have you done all the updates on your phone? Your software updates? And I went, yeah. And
was that what the problem was?
And that was the problem because I hadn't done the iOS software.
Well, you could mock him.
update
At least you've
thing.
got a Fitbit. He's just in his room gaming.
yeah, let's
10
check.
steps a day.
let's test our steps.
It's all working, though?
It's all working. Everything's peachy pie.
Good.
And we've got an action-packed show today. So excited. Richard Osman is going to be joining us on the show.
We'll explain further about why we are excited with him. He's our favourite author. He's a really great guy. I'm so excited.
Read the Thursday Murder Club series, you'll know exactly who we're talking about.
Pony Club books, that's what you've made them sound like.
Also, the Magnificent Seven. We can't do anything till we do that.
Typically, a hotel is rated out of how many stars?
Jam Nation. The Magnificent Seven, there are 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say.
How many steps have you done since we last spoke?
Let me check. Thanks to my new Fitbit. I can't work this crazy.
I'm sorry I asked. Don't worry, it was a rhetorical question because you haven't taken a step since we last spoke.
No, I haven't.
Okay, sorry, let's just move on.
Someone was telling me.
Here we go.
Who was it? Someone was telling me on the Jungle show that one of the celebrities they had like these tracker devices, and in the whole time that they were on the show, they'd taken
like 600 steps.
600
over
steps.
a series of, say, 8 weeks.
So I think just
even walking to your challenges would burn up more than that,
you're looking for one of the large celebrities, I would imagine. It's not going to be one of the whippet thin ones.
Who knows? Well, they're all whippet thin by the end.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, ostrich anus will do that for you.
Yes, I've been dining on it. It hasn't worked for me.
So slimming.
I have it for dessert.
Ron's in Helensburgh. Hello, Ron.
Hi, how are you?
Very well, Ron. Question number 1 for you. Typically, a hotel or a restaurant is rated out of how many stars?
5?
Yes. Yep. Sometimes shows are rated like that too, Ron. What would you give this show?
6.
Oh, good answer.
It's like getting a gold star for your mum or your dad.
Oh,
isn't it, really?
well, I did ask the question.
Yeah, I know. True or false, Ron? A horse can grow a mustache.
Oh, true.
It's true.
Apparently, the breeds that can grow moustaches, Gypsy Vanna, Frisian, Haflinger. I remember Mr. Ed during Movember. He looked amazing.
He raised a lot of money in awareness.
Oh, look at the pictures. Ryan's put the pictures up. They're hilarious. One's got that villain moustache in the middle.
Yeah, look at that. And look at that one
Not
there.
for the meddling
That
kids. That one on the right, that's my passport photo.
Sorry, that's Camilla.
Dreadful. Let's play Reverse It.
Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
What song are we playing in reverse here, Ron? Oh, that's hard.
Ron.
I have no idea. I'm sorry.
It's a hard one.
Don't apologise, Ron. It's okay to be wrong. I was once, and it affected me. Michelle's in St Mary's.
Hello, Michelle.
Good morning.
Do you want to hear it again?
Yes, please.
Hurts my head. What do you think it might be? Let's have a guess.
Hurts my head too. No idea, sorry.
Well, we haven't.
Okay, what is that song? Please answer this question so we can all move on.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Damnation.
Podcast.
WSFM, hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda. We're into the Magnificent Seven. We're at question number 3. It's reverse it.
Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
Tessa's in Edelong Beach. Hello, Tessa.
Hello.
This hurts our ears. I hope you can resolve this so we can move on. Have a listen. Stop. Is it any way familiar to you? What might it be?
Imagine all the people.
Yes.
There it is. I'd rather listen to Yoko Ono than that backwards version. No,
Really?
actually, no.
No. Butt rock is a term that refers to what kind of rock music, Tessa? Is it rock bands that featured heavily on radio stations in the 2000s? Rock music that can be played sitting down? That's B. Or C, rock music that sounds like a bowel movement. What is butt rock?
Butt rock, I've never heard of this. Is it music that you can play sitting down?
No, it's not.
You would think so, but no.
That means that we still have bowel movement on the table. Oh, who's done that?
Ashley is in Mittagong. I'm well familiar with this term because I used to work at a radio station that played a lot of butt rock.
I've never heard it before.
You never heard butt rock before? You used to work at the same station. What do you think, Ashley?
I think I'm going to go with A.
It is A.
It is.
I know about the kind of music it is, but I didn't know it was called butt rock.
It's stuff like this, Nickelback. And what about Creed? You love Creed? What about 3 Doors Down? I'm here without you, baby. That was a time. No, okay. That was a time.
That's the bowel movement.
That was a time.
Question number 5. All right, all right, all right. Is a catchphrase used by which famous actor?
Ashley dropped out.
Ashley's gone.
Thank you, Ryan. John's in Campbelltown.
Hi, John.
How are you?
Very well. I'll ask you this again. All right, all right, all right. It's a catchphrase used by which famous actor?
Will it be Matthew McConaughey?
Yes, it is. Here he is.
All right.
Which Disney film features the famous spaghetti kiss?
Oh, jeez.
Do you remember it? It's a piece of spaghetti in one mouth and in another mouth. They together. And they kiss in the middle.
You know that.
What was the film? There were a couple of animals in. Hey, you animals.
Oh, would that be...
It's an old cartoon.
Yeah, an old cartoon. I was going to say...
Come on, get it out. Spit it out.
Nah.
John.
Constipation.
We can listen to you hem and haw all morning. Hussein is in Ashfield.
Hi, Hussein.
Good morning.
Do you remember the
to you,
famous spaghetti kiss from an iconic children's film years ago? What was the film?
Yeah, 2 dogs getting kissed and Lady in the Tramp.
That's right.
Lady in the Tramp.
The bum sniffing scene wasn't quite as romantic.
Both wearing the Dolmio grin. Congratulations, Hussein.
No, number 7.
Oh, right, okay. I thought I've lost interest. Which Australian politician got married over the weekend? Really, you know this.
Yeah, Barnaby Joyce.
That's right. She's called him her family man. He's been that several times. Different families.
I like in the newspaper it said they don't know if his former wife and all his other kids were at the wedding. Congratulations, you've won the Jam Pack, Hussein. It's all coming away. A double pass to Human Nature, tickets to IMAX Sydney, Darling Harbour, and Jonesy Tomato caricatures for you to colour in, and some Taylor pencils. Anything you'd like to add to this, Hussein?
Thank you very, very much.
Hussein, you're welcome. Lots of things come up on our show today. $2,000 with Instagram is on the line.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. And we are up and running.
I'm going to flick through the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 1981, the Police released their song, Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic. This is interesting. Sting originally envisioned the song as a duet with Stevie Nicks.
Really?
But due to scheduling conflicts, the collaboration didn't come into fruition.
So they would have had the Police with Stevie Nicks?
Yeah, the drummer, Stuart Copeland, said in an interview years later, quote, he remembers the day of the recording so well because Sting was so grumpy. This is what he said. We tried a lot of different things, and I finally said, look, Stingo, hey, Stingo, play me your demo, and I'll just lay the drums down on the demo. Sting was standing over me waiting all pissy because Stevie couldn't make it.
Right.
Amazing. Imagine the duet with Stevie Nicks.
Yeah, well, it would have been Stevie on backup sinus.
Would have been incredible. The song is still good, even minus the sinus.
Yeah.
Let's have a listen.
The sinus.
Now with less sinus.
Jam Nation.
I had to click on this clickbait headline. Australia's most sexually active woman storms Flemington. I went, okay, mate.
There's a lot to unpick there.
Maybe take a breather. Have you heard of Annie Knight?
No, have you?
Annie Knight.
Any night or Annie Knight?
Well, she could be Annie Knight. Annie Knight is 26 and she is Australia's most sexually active woman.
Is self-proclaimed?
I don't know.
Is this someone saying this about her?
Apparently, Annie has slept with 300 men and women in a single year. Sex makes me feel good. It's meant to make you feel good, says Annie. And she left her career in marketing to work full-time on OnlyFans. She sells X-rated videos and photos to fans, making an earning of $150,000 a month.
Can I ask a question? Does she get paid to have sexual relations with people, or that's her side bar? That's her side pleasures for herself?
I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
I think, I don't know.
And what happened at Flemington?
Well, that's why I had to click on the story.
Oh, because that was the part that was interesting too.
Yeah, well, Australia's most sexually active woman storms Flemington. And so apparently Annie had made it inside the prestigious birdcage. I'm not talking euphemistically here. After begging brands for an invitation to the exclusive Melbourne Cup area.
That's the hard thing. It's one thing to be a famous influencer, but to say, OnlyFans and you've slept with that many people and then want the brands to associate with you, that's tough.
I've been in the birdcage and I'm Australia's least sexually active male. So, it's no big deal. The Gold Coast-based model spent days begging industry guests and brands for an invite. Despite the setback, Annie didn't let this hiccup dampen her spirits. The busty blonde and her friends eventually made their way inside the birdcage to party alongside Australia's elite. She might have run into ACA's Martin King.
Oh, well, he's been on the hunt for years.
Well, he's always down there having a bit of a flirt with the ladies.
Welcome to the Melbourne Cup! They're my G-strings.
Around your ankles?
Around my ankles, yes, my G-strings around my ankles.
Where are you from, girls?
Mount Walker, Queensland.
Oh, you'd be so cold today.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it. But, after a couple of bottles of this bad boy, we are warm. It is a known fact that Melbourne is the sexiest city in Australia.
Why is it the sexiest city in Australia?
Because we live in it. Because you live in it.
Do you think I'm still the total package?
You're a silver fox, like 10 out of 10.
No. Wow. Gee, the birdcage has dropped.
And Annie left a job at the UN for that. Good on you.
Good on you, Annie.
On you.
Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation
podcast. What do you know of Anthony Coletti? For people who are hearing that name and thinking, why is that name familiar? Bring us up to speed on Anthony Coletti.
The husband of the fraudster Melissa Caddick, who stole $20 million in a not overly...
Excuse me, $23 million.
$23 million in not an overly elaborate Ponzi scheme, but preying on her friends and family.
That's absolutely right. Over 8 years...
sadly jumped off the gap.
Assumed. Her foot washed up on a beach, no other sign of her.
There was speculation that she was involved in organised crime and they lopped off a foot and threw that in the water, and now she's over there in... wherever they go. Stumpland.
But I don't think that's what's... I think we can all assume that she went to the Gap and ended it.
Yep.
Over 8 years, she funded her a very extravagant lifestyle by stealing more than $23 million, as you say, from family and friends who thought they were investing in shares. Anthony Coletti is her husband, who was a part-time hairdresser. He has said over the years...
Part-time hairdresser, part-time DJ, Amanda. Come on.
I know. I don't want to demean any of his actual... That's quite true. He said that he was justified in his claims on her money, on her estate, by saying, Melissa never gave me a cent. I always pay for myself. So he was in court trying to... He felt that as they were selling off all her assets, he had a claim to that money. He said, I've always paid for myself. It's not like I was a desperate double bay housewife living off the wife, which is what everyone thinks. Why wouldn't I be entitled to something? However, as the federal court then got involved, he said he only had $1.95 to his name and he'd quit employment as a part-time hairdresser and therefore he was entitled to all of this. So that was his claim initially in court. Remember, he did a whole lot of press too saying, I'm entitled to this stuff.
He did. And also he was on Channel 7 Spotlight with Michael Usher and he had his own theories as to what happened to his wife.
What I believed happened is that she lost the money trading on the stock market and she was probably trying to desperately make it up.
But ASIC have released a statement saying that they can't trace it. I mean, there's no evidence of trading.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because he'd know. Right. They're not looking.
Well,
right.
Okay.
Well, over time, he has abandoned most of his claims. And yesterday, this is why he's in the paper today, because yesterday the court heard he has decided he will keep his wedding ring, he will keep a watch and 2 of his wife's dresses, but not the Gucci wedding dress. So he has abandoned his multi-million-dollar claim on his wife's estate.
Oh, you'd give him the Gucci wedding dress.
Oh, it's worth thousands and thousands. If you were one of her friends, cousins, colleagues who had given your life savings to her to invest and she'd spent it on a Gucci wedding dress.
Sure.
This isn't sentimental stuff. I'll let him keep the wedding dress. That's my money, I would say, wouldn't you?
Fair enough.
She ripped off her parents. She ripped off her brother.
I suppose he could always fall back on his music career.
His music career.
When Melissa was missing, he said he drove around the streets of Dover Heights playing this music like a Mr. Whippy.
Out of the window.
She would come out and run to him.
Or hop to him if she'd lost her foot.
This is some of the songs.
If you think that the raid that happened on November 11, 2020 affected nobody, you were wrong. When did it give you the right to come into our home and start bragging?
I like this one.
Yeah, they've done something wrong. Oh, a couple of people have told me. Yeah.
These are the undercover cops.
Waiting for the raid. And this one.
You should turn your body cam off so we don't get in trouble.
The damage is done.
Oh, this is good too.
When you're told you've got no rights, that's what you believe.
It's true.
Improper.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Now I'll never know.
What? Never know what?
If you walked out on your own accord, or if you were taken from the front door.
I think front door.
I think that's a new Hamilton right there. That's Hamilton. I'd see that.
You know what I'd say? I'd say this.
Yeah, okay.
That's my go-to answer for everything. Climate change.
Yeah, okay.
Birds are real.
Yeah, okay.
Earth is round.
Yeah, okay.
But yesterday's one. There's only one sun.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone knows there are multiples of suns.
Jam Nation.
We're doing a grab right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin, cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. You get all the questions right. What do you get?
$1,000. And then we say to you, you can go with $1,000 or do you want to double your money? One bonus question, but it's double or nothing.
Let's get to the 1,000 first. Fiona's in Camden.
Hi, Fiona.
Oh, how's it going?
Goes well,
very
Fiona.
Well. Are you feeling lucky today?
I feel lucky every day.
Oh, good woman. All right, well, let's see what we can do for you. We've got 10 questions, 60 seconds. Say pass if you're not sure because we might have time to come back, okay?
Radio.
All right, Fiona, here we go. Question 1. What do you get if you freeze water?
Ice.
Question 2. How many Olympic rings are there?
A pass.
Question 3. Evian and Fiji are brands of what?
Water.
Question 4. Keep calm and carry on is a slogan of which country?
A pass.
Question 5. In which building would you find the Oval Office?
A pass.
Question 6. Margot Robbie was born in which Australian state?
Pass.
Question 7. Pumice is a type of what?
Pass.
Question 8. True or false, Australia has its own sign language?
True.
Question 9. How many leaves are on a lucky clover?
4. Leaf
Question
clover.
10. Who is the voice of Shrek?
Shrek. Oh, Mike Myers.
Question 2. How many Olympic rings are there?
5.
Question 4, keep calm and carry on is the slogan of which
Britain.
country? Question 5, in which building would you find the Oval Office?
It's America. I'm thinking of the bloody state. Oh, Jesus.
It's the White House.
Yeah, that's the one. Wasn't coming to me.
And Margot Robbie, where was she born? Which Australian state?
Queensland.
She's a Queenslander.
Queensland.
And pumice,
Yeah,
have
I
you
knew
heard
that.
of pumice? What's it, a type of
You
what?
use it on your feet.
It's a rock.
It's a rock.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it might have been a coral.
Oh, you kind of knew things, but you didn't say them in time, Fiona.
Not quite.
And
Yeah,
we've run out of all our questions. Our producers are outraged that you went through so many.
It was like watching a kid ride a push bike down the road where they're just learning.
Yeah.
Go
You got the death wobbles up, down, up,
Going
down.
into the bush, don't you? He's going to be
Look, thank you for playing and you get $100.
good on you,
bucks
Fiona.
to
Have a
be
good
on
day.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
it. Have you heard of the National Film and Sound Archive?
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have.
Yes, I'm doing that voice.
I'm in it.
Well, I trust you.
Beyond 2000.
Of course you're
Beyond
in it.
2000.
What are you doing in it?
I'm not sure, but Beyond 2000 is part of the National Film and
Of
Sound
course.
Archive.
It's a national treasure. It should be in there.
Well, ever since 2007, the archives have asked the public to nominate sound recordings for their cultural, historical and aesthetic relevance.
Oh.
And yesterday, something was inducted into the National Film and Sound Archive. It was a jingle. You ready to hear what it is? A very famous TV jingle that goes a bit like this.
Slop, slap, slip on a shirt, slop on sunscreen and slap on a hat.
Yes.
Sounds like Anthony Albanese singing.
Skin cancer, slap, slip, slop, slap.
Okay.
That jingle, it's 40 years old. That's
Is that 40 years old?
Yep. It was made for the Cancer Council of Victoria by, you know who's head of the advertising company who did it? They were part of the Be In It campaign as well. It was broadcaster
Life Be In It.
Philip Adams.
Philip Adams, ABC Philip Adams, wears a skivvy and a beard.
He wears a biddy and a
wears
skier.
a
That's exactly what he does.
Was it him?
The campaign ran until 1987, was replaced by a Sun Smart campaign and revamped for use in 2005. But this, Clip Clop Slap, is a big one. Was inducted into the National Film and Sound
Well, what
Archive.
about that? I was hoping that it would be this one.
Bluebobby will come to you.
Yeah.
On 1330-32.
Doug Parkinson.
Oh, wow.
This is the big one.
Just one thing you need to do.
On 1330-32. For everything they can.
It's so good.
You know what this reminds me of?
Can't wait
Is
for the
that
little
guy
kid.
from AC?
1330-32.
That's 1330-32.
Oh, so he's got a speech impediment as well. 32. We love all that. Kids with adenoids and issues. You know what I thought you were going to play? Was the guy from AC/DC who does the vacuum ad.
Oh, Jen Wright, get
Find it,
Brian
Jen
Johnson. Come on,
Brian
mate. It's in
Johnson.
the system. Get Brian. Oh, come on. Wait, will YouTube this? What is it in the system?
I've had a look. I can't find it.
What about
All right,
Farnham?
we'll come
Farnham.
back to it.
Okay, well,
Oh,
this is
not
what we
Rundle
want, Ryan.
Mall, not Rundle
We need
Mall.
Farnham singing about Rundle Mall.
Rundle Mall starts to come alive before the morning sun has reached the sky. While you're still at home,
Come on, Johnny. He sings the S out of this.
getting ready for the day ahead.
That's enough.
Okay, what about Brian?
I would come back from Hoover. It's a beautiful mover. The new compact does more than beat. It also cleans, it also sweeps, and brushes right to the edge.
Where, Brian?
Right to the edge. Changing a bag as easy as ABC.
Easy as ABC.
He rused the day he left.
Power compact from Hoover. It's a beautiful mover.
He left singing jingles to join AC/DC.
Well, look, only one ad, Slip Slop Slap, has just been put into the archive. So the Tribal Drum is bidding for ad jingles that probably won't make it into the National Archive.
That should be in there. 13 WSF.
What have you got for us? Pretty much, sing us a jingle. Yesterday we did jacarandas. Now we're saying sing us a jingle.
If you're a kid with adenoids and issues, we want to hear from you.
Our Prime Minister's on the line.
Jam Nation.
So 40 years after the Slip Slop Slap campaign helped change our attitudes to skin protection in Australia, this advertising jingle has been inducted into the National Film and Sound Archive. Remember this?
It's a big one.
slap. Slip on a shirt, slap on sunscreen and slap on a hat.
You were devastated that other well-known jingles hadn't made it in.
Lubmobile.
Lubmobile will come to you.
Yeah.
Tell me more. Lubmobile on 133032.
They did another one which I wasn't as happy with.
No. I like this one because Doug Parkinson washes the car with his mutton chops.
He does. Good old Doug. The tribal drummer's beating for
Well,
ad jingles.
add jingles that won't make it or didn't make it into the sound archives.
Jess likes to add to this.
Hello, Jess.
Hello, good morning. How are you going?
Very well. Sing us a jingle.
All right, this might help you feel a bit hungry in the morning. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
4811111, 4811111, 4811111. Pizza Hut delivery.
Yes.
That is pretty spot on. I think we've got it here.
4811111, 4811111,
Yeah.
4811111, Pizza Hut.
And then they had to add the 9 prefix to the
stuffed
front.
it all
Remember
up.
that? Then 94811111, which confused many people.
Jess, thank you for giving us an earworm.
Good on you, Jess. Charlie has joined us.
Hi, Charlie. What won't make it into the archive? Sing it for us.
Okay, Meadow Lease, you ought to be congratulated.
Yeah, the mojo.
Wait until we taste it.
Because remember Mrs. McGregor's as well? The margarine?
And the Eater?
Yeah.
Peanut? No.
No, it was Rita.
Rita. Rita.
There was, you cannot buy better than Mrs. McGregor. You'll find her such a smooth spread.
Yeah, well, we're all obsessed with margarine.
We love the taste of Mrs. McGregor. That's what the ad was, I'm saying.
Okay, let's see if Charlie's spot on with his rendition.
And of course it's nice to hear the family say, gee, you ought to be congratulated.
The Mojo Singers.
Most definitely, you really ought to be. You ought to be congratulated.
There was a time.
Wasn't it just?
I wish we could find Mrs. McGregor.
It sounds like you've got renewed interest.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
You might have heard in Hughes News, M8 motorway is closed in both directions between St Peters and Beverly Hills. This is because of some late finishing maintenance and roadworks and stuff. But traffic is just a mess around there.
Let's get you through it by taking you back to some of the old jingles.
This is something that you brought to the table this morning, add jingles that won't make it to the National Sound Archives because one that has made it.
Yes, 40 years after we first heard this. It's been inducted into the National Film and Sound Archive.
I like a good speech impediment. I just a bit disappointed that Lubmobile didn't get in there. Come on.
Lubmobile will come to you.
Tell me more, Lubmobile.
On 133032.
Tell me more, Lubmobile.
Goes next level here.
Lubmobile can do the lot.
Home or office on the spot.
There's just one thing you need to do.
You're going to get to the kid at the end?
Going to get the kid.
For everything mechanical, we've got it.
They'll fix the car.
Lubmobile will come to you. 133032.
That's 133032.
30.
What are you mocking the little kid for? He hasn't had his adenoids out
They
yet.
get kids who've missing their front teeth, have had their adenoids out because we're supposed to think they're cute.
Before he did the voice, what about John Farnham's Star Turner's Rundle Mall?
Rundle Mall starts to come alive.
Sung the hell out of this. Put Rundle Mall on the map.
While you're still at
Should be
home,
called John's Big Balls. Doesn't he dance around those big silver balls?
Yeah. And then your favourite, Brian Johnson.
You high-powered compact from Hoover.
AC/DC
It's a
frontman.
beautiful
Should get an
mover.
album.
The new compact does more than beat.
Well, there are
It also
contributions.
Hang on.
It also sweeps and brushes right to the edge.
Where, Brian?
Right to the edge.
Have you seen the ad? It's got the least housewife type people using vacuums.
High-powered compact from Hoover.
Changing a bag is as easy as ABC.
Motley Crue film clip.
Oh, really?
It is.
Sexy women.
Sexy women with vacuums.
Is it like the Queen ad, the Queen clip with Freddie Mercury doing the vacuuming?
No.
Well, look, those are ad jingles that didn't make it into the sound archives. What have you got for us?
Graham has joined us.
Hello, Graham.
Good morning, Jonesy and Amanda. How are you guys?
Very well. Sing it for us.
Oh, razzmatazz. Da 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 da. Now, I don't remember all that tune, but I've got three brothers, and no matter where we were in the house, when that tune come on, we'd come running. It was like a call to arms, and I was front row centre.
Let's see if we can get it up for you.
And were you running to the TV because you're going to see an attractive woman with long legs with a skirt blowing up?
Yeah.
He's in a zone.
Because I remember the ads. And there was always there was guys working on a building site and then a girl would walk past and the skirt would blow up.
The girl was always a supermodel with, they say the legs that don't quit.
And
not normal legs.
And then the guys would drop a hot rivet down their dacks or something like that.
Seeing workers' comp for that one.
What a time to be alive. Thank you, Graham. Henry's joined us.
Hi, Henry. Sing us an ad jingle.
Oh, it's the old Weston's Wagon Wheels ad. I don't know if you guys remember it, but I just remember it. I just love it. It's a great ad. These Western Wagon Wheels go to the biggest, roundest marshmallow jam-filled chucky-covered biscuit the side of breakfast.
Oh, that's
You said it, Bert. Fit the dirt. Here she comes again.
That's right.
Wow.
That's all I remember.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Well, they're kind of big and kind of round, with fluffy mallow and biscuit to be found under that chocolatey stuff. And they're kind of squidgy, really squatchy. You'll be sorry if you don't get it out. You have to eat one piece at a time, but this will be nobody of mine. If there's a bigger bite, it can't be found.
I don't know if that's the one that we had, though.
But isn't it amazing that Henry remembers every word?
Yeah, I remember that one you said more than that one. I think that's an American one.
What about this? 2 all beef patty, special sauces, cheese, bouillon, onions, and sesame seed bun. I can still say that, and I heard it when I was about 13.
And you used to get a free burger when you did that.
Did you?
Wait, so you just go and say it without the burger?
I just said it to my friends. I remember my mother saying, I wish you'd remember your schoolwork as well as you remember that. Look, Mum, I'm earning a living saying it on the radio.
That's such in your face, Mum.
2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickled onions on a sesame seed bun. Do I get a free one now?
Sure.
Plus added interest.
After the show, I'll take you and get you a big
Thank you.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation podcast. The Tribal Drummer's been beating ad jingles that won't make it to the National Sound Archives. Slip Slop Slap
has made it in.
That's got him.
Slap, slip on a shirt, slap on.
Which is all well and good. I'm Devo that Lubmobile didn't get in.
Bobby will come to you.
Come on.
We can't play the whole thing again.
It's just so good.
It is very catchy, I'll give you that.
But Janine has joined us.
Hi, Janine.
Hello, good morning.
What's another ad jingle that hasn't made it in, or maybe shouldn't make it into the sound archives? Can you sing it for us?
Yes, I can. It's the Stubbies ad from the 80s. So, the men's shorty short Stubbies.
Yeah, how does the ad go?
Oh, well, I'll give it a go.
Okay.
Okay. I might not be a millionaire, no fancy clothes, but what do I care? I'm living my life at an easy pace. Just me and my stubbies and a smile on my face. Life can be simple, life can be free. Just me and my stubbies and me. Me and my stubbies and me. There you go.
Wow.
And we can't find that anywhere. Ryan, can you Google that? Is it around?
Wow, Janine. And has that been in your head all these years?
Absolutely, for 40 years. So there, 43 years.
43
Living there
years.
rent-free, as they say.
10. I was about 10 when I used to sing it.
And the guys don't wear stubbies anymore.
Well, they don't have those
They
same
still make
relationships with them. Just all I need is my stubbies.
That's
and
all I
me.
need. Remember the little change pocket at the front? I never understood that.
Well, I guess if you're on the work site and you need to go and get a milkshake.
Yeah, because back when a milkshake and a pie and a sausage roll cost you 20 cents.
Yeah.
Janine, thank you.
Thank you, Janine.
Jam Nation.
Bring out the bloody beer!
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. And today, our high-flying PM. Does it pass the pub test? Albo's always away, it seems.
It seems that there's lots of criticism about this. I read a great opinion piece by a journalist I really like, Nick Bryant. He wrote this in the Herald yesterday. And he said, look, Albanese is not the mayor of Marrickville. So calling him Airbus Albo is a ridiculous, demeaning jibe. He said, what the opposition is saying and what some of the press are saying is that he's not spending enough time focusing on the everyday problems of ordinary Australians, that he's out of touch, he's a platinum pass Prime Minister, he's Airbus Albo. But as Nick Bryant points out, Anthony Albanese as he says, is not the mayor of Marrickville. He's the leader of the world's 12th biggest economy.
Are we the 12th biggest economy?
Apparently, and we are one of this century's more strategically significant countries. The way we are positioned, as he says, we have economic reliance on China, but our security dependence on America. So we have a tricky diplomatic dance to play. And also, we're in the area around the Pacific where even the Solomon Islands are now players. This is a very important region and we have to play it deftly. So he said more and more Australian diplomats, and Anthony Albanese is our leading diplomat. He really is. Whether it's trade, whether it's schmoozing, whatever.
Well, we got a lot of schmoozing to do with China and America.
We need to don our tropical shirts and get there. Invisibility is not an option. Proximity is the answer. So while it looks like he's just going and shaking hands and never being home, our economy, what happens at home, depends on these relationships.
Sure.
So calling him Airbus Albo, as he said here, just denies Australia's consequentiality and speaks of a self-belittling streak that holds our country back.
A lot of people say the cost of living's gone crazy here. Cost of fuel is off the charts.
But what people don't realise is that the deals that are made overseas, the friendships, the this and the that, determines how about how our economy works.
Well, what do you
But
think?
maybe it is annoying you that he's not on the ground enough.
Yeah. Do you want your Prime Minister to be here all the time,
Yeah.
just checking that the bins are okay in your street? Or do you want him over there kissing some Chinese butt?
Airbus Albo. Does it pass the pub test?
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
I want you to get up right now.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. Our high-flying Prime Minister, does he pass the pub test, him travelling all over the world? But I would imagine there's a diplomatic role here, and we're a long way away from the rest of the world. It's probably good to grease the wheel, as it were.
Well, yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because I know that some members of the press, some like the Daily Telegraph this morning, is saying when he comes back from his next jaunt to the US, he will have flown further than the distance to the moon. But there was a great piece in the Herald yesterday by Nick Bryant who says, look, he's not the mayor of Marrickville. He is the Prime Minister of the 12th biggest economy in the world. We are very strategically placed and very delicately placed here in the South Pacific, where we have our economic reliance on China, our security dependence on America. It's a very deft dance that has to be done. And also all over the South Pacific, he needs to be there dancing, shaking hands in a Hawaiian shirt. Do you think he likes doing that? I wouldn't imagine, but he's good at it. And for everyone who says, and there's criticism that says he's not spending enough time on our economy at home, all of this relies on those relationships.
Because hasn't China lifted the tariffs on our wine exports now?
I'm doing my best to drink as much as I can, Brendan.
And no one looks good in a Hawaiian shirt.
Well, look, this is the thing. There are so many domestic concerns, sure, but a lot of this stuff internationally trickles down for trade, for security, for all the things that tick us along. He needs to be there shaking hands.
Well, what do you think? Airbus Albo, as he's been dubbed by the paper, does it pass the pub test?
No, and I just remembered ages ago when we started calling him Anthony Overseas. It was just such a perfect, name for him.
Now, I reckon Bendover Benezi should stay at home and fix the Australian issues from inside.
Well, I don't like that he schmoozes up with Qantas, but I don't mind him schmoozing up with other world leaders because we need him over there going into bat for us. So, yes, he does pass the pub test.
No, it doesn't. It's him. He has to be across both, and he's dropped the ball domestically, and it's his policies on immigration that is increasing inflation and assisting the housing problem.
Anthony has a lot of bridges to mend after the other government was in power, and so he's spending a lot of time overseas fixing the mistakes of the last government. All he has done is work hard, mending bridges, mending relationships with other countries, and to do that, you have to go overseas and do that face to face.
Anthony Overseas.
That's clever, isn't it?
That's a better one. Thank you for all your calls.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Richard Osman's going to be joining us. The Thursday Murder Club series. This is a book series that you put me onto where you bought me the first book, The Thursday Murder Club. And at first when I was reading it, it's about 4 friends in a retirement village. And
a great retirement village.
Yeah, but when I was reading, I'm thinking, am I going to like this book? And I just loved it. I just devoured
It's
the book.
funny, it's quirky, it's warm. There's an actual. They decide to have a murder club because they're bored in their retirement village and looking for something to do.
And all these people. So the main protagonist, Elizabeth, is a former MI5 spy.
But you don't know that, and that's the thing. Is it about them all? They're just old people, and yet they all come together to do this incredible stuff. But it's so funny. It's really brilliantly written. So the first one was Thursday Murder Club. Then we had The Bullet That Missed. Then there was The Man Who Died Twice. The new release.
You got around the wrong way.
The new release is The Last Devil to Die. And I've just read this one. I cried when I read this one. You're so invested in these characters. They're just amazing.
Yeah.
But the storylines are so sharp, so funny. Really, if you haven't got onto books, this is a great Christmas read
And
for
you don't cry easy.
I cry a lot, as you know.
Do. You cried when you were reading your instructions to your washing machine.
Stop it. Rinse. What?
What? Washed up. Richard Osman joining us next at 8:17.
Jam Nation.
Jonesy and I have been fangirling all morning. We're so excited to have this man in the studio. He's an incredibly talented author, producer, television presenter, comedian. His first 3 novels, The Thursday Murder Club, The Man Who Died Twice, The Bullet That Missed, were record-breaking bestsellers around the world. He's just released a new one, The Last Devil to Die. Richard Osman, hello.
Hello, how lovely to be here.
We have become obsessed with you and your books. I have a friend in Melbourne who's a GP, and during the harshness of the lockdown that Melbourne went through during the pandemic, if clients came to her, obviously if they had depression or something serious, that was one thing, but if they were just feeling a bit down, she recommended your book. She'd write it down and she said, this will make you feel better. And they have that ability, don't they?
Well, listen, I don't think that should be official medical advice. It's lovely to hear, but certainly, you know, if you've broken your leg, go to a proper doctor. Don't read the books. But yeah, I think and I hope that there are characters in them that people like and they make people laugh. I was unaware I was a healer.
You are a healer.
That's nice to know.
Yes,
and I like the evolution of the characters as well, because when you first start reading it, it's set in a retirement home. And really, that's not sexy stuff, is it?
Well, listen, it depends. But
as I get older, it's looking more attractive.
I find with older people, like I've recently taken up a hobby on the weekend called swearing or sailing. And
swearing?
It's usually sailing, but it's all old blokes that swear at each other.
Oh, I've got
and
you.
the only reason I do it is I'm the youngest on the boat. But
you have to look a long way for that.
And we had one guy on the boat, George, who we recently lost this year, but he was 83.
Yeah.
But we'd be sailing and there'd be a moment of calm, and then he'd say, it's like that time I rode from Perth to Sydney. And you go, oh, what, on a motorbike? He goes, no, on a push bike. And you go,
George.
And he just brings this out.
Well, this is it. Listen, in our culture, and I'm certain Australia's the same as the UK, older people become invisible, right? We overlook them, we underestimate them. And the whole of our culture is about younger people. You know, it's all Instagrammers on boats, you know, trying to sell us Botox. And actually, you've got this generation who, as you say, have done extraordinary things, have got amazing things in their past. They've got this wisdom. So I've got 4 detectives who are invisible but incredibly wise. So every door is open to them. You know, everyone, you know, they can interview whoever they want. But the key thing being putting older people right at the heart of culture. And that's what people love, because they haven't been there for so long.
And also, they're retiring very well in that retirement home. I want to put my name down for that. They glug wine at every nanosecond.
Yeah. Well, it's a real place, because my mum lives my mum lives in a retirement community. That's where I got the idea from. I would go down there, and these people, firstly, it's beautiful, very English, you know, the sort of green fields and the sort of birds flying over the trees, and you think, oh, this would be an amazing place for a murder.
We all think that.
Exactly. And then, you meet everyone there, and you think, well, if there was a murder, I bet you'd solve it.
Love it. I've got something for show and tell.
Here we go.
My husband and I were obsessed with Pointless, which is a TV show where you played the Brainiac.
Yes, I played the Brainiac.
Great acting there, Richard.
Thank you so much.
So one Christmas, under the Christmas tree, was this.
Gee, really?
Oh, wow.
The Pointless trophy purchased from eBay.
From eBay?
Yes.
How much is that worth?
Well, it was a gift, so I didn't like to ask.
I'm going to say like $8, something like that.
Well, I think he might have paid a bit more, and it's so heavy it came from England. So a past winner has been selling the goods.
Could you get your husband on the phone and get the person who sold it?
Because
I would.
That is outrageous.
Let's not kill them. Let's just warn them.
Okay.
You know, come on. Listen. I'm glad you have one, but the idea, mind you, when you win in a couple and you both get a Pointless trophy. So maybe it was a husband and wife.
Oh, okay.
it's a solid piece of stuff, isn't it?
It really is.
That's definitely a potential murder weapon for sure.
You must see this everywhere now. Everywhere you look, you see murder weapons.
Oh, of course, and victims and all sorts of things. Yeah, 100%. Sorry, I shouldn't have said and victims when I looked. I was literally looking directly at you.
Thank you very much. And it would be an honour, Richard.
So
it would be an honour.
So I will look at Jonesy and victims.
Victim, he's going to take us sailing. If we went sailing with Richard and he takes that thing with us.
And one of you comes back.
Exactly. Richard, it's great to talk to you. The Last Devil to Die is out now. I'm saving it for my Christmas read.
You know, Steven Spielberg has bought the rights. Could this be any bigger, Richard?
Yeah, exactly. And we're filming, well, I was going to say we're filming in the spring, but that's your autumn, isn't it? We're filming in March next year.
So it's happening?
Yeah.
Can you give us anything?
We all have theories as to who they should be.
Yeah, for sure. What are your theories?
Well, I think the actress who is in Afterlife should be Joyce.
The actress who is in Penelope Wilton?
Yes.
Yeah, she'd be great.
She'd be great. Do you think maybe Helen Mirren for Elizabeth?
That's
all the dames.
Get all the dames out.
If you're not a dame, you're not coming in.
I think Rowan Atkins could be the psychiatrist.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
I think there's a place for Bill Nye in there. There's got to be some Bill Nye.
Is there anywhere in the world where there isn't a place for Bill Nye?
He's been on your sailing boat, I'm sure.
We had Liam Neeson on the show.
Did you?
And we suggested, because he hadn't read the book.
No.
And he said, I've got to read this book. And Amanda disagreed with me. I was going to go a little bit.
For it.
I was thinking maybe Bogdan, but not as a Polish guy.
Bogdan's young and spunky and muscly.
Young. I mean, Liam, because the actors in this have got to age up a little bit. Because with the books I can concertina it a little bit, but with the films, if they make one every 3 years. By the fifth one, you're going to be 15 years older.
Right. Yeah, right.
So you might want to start a little bit younger. How old is Liam?
He's 70.
71.
Perfect. If Liam Neeson does it, then I have you both to thank.
That's right.
Yeah, thank you. I think this sounds like it's
You'll be on the credits.
Yeah.
Good, thank you.
Richard Osman, thank you.
Oh, such a pleasure. Thank you.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation Podcast.
Wake up and focus.
We have places to be.
It's time for action.
We are back in business.
Here's the news. 13 shows to go till someone wins $20,000 thanks to Hare and Forbes Machinery House.
All you have to do is entertain us with a ghoulie.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty easy to do.
Like me, I had a fight with my Fitbit last night. My new Fitbit. That's just
Who won?
Well, I think it's 0-0.
You're looking a little bruised and battered. You have to download the iHeartRadio app.
Simple.
Go to WSFM on the app, press the microphone, record your ghoulie. You could win 20 grand.
Gets my ghoulies coming up.
Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation
Podcast.
Anthony Coletti is back in the newspaper today. He was in the news again yesterday. Now, to bring people up to speed, Brendan, what do you know of Anthony Coletti?
Anthony Coletti is the widower of Melissa Caddick, the fraudster who stole money from family and friends. And it wasn't overly an elaborate Ponzi scheme, but it was a Ponzi scheme nonetheless.
Yeah, over 8 years, she funded her extravagant lifestyle by stealing more than $23 million from family and friends. They thought they were investing in shares. So they, as you say, it wasn't elaborate. She didn't even pretend to invest it. She just gave them some money back as dividends when it was required, but pretty much stole all their money.
Yeah.
Quite extraordinary. He has always claimed he's entitled to getting some of that money back. So all their assets have been sold, the house, her clothes, her jewellery, all that kind of stuff. And lots of people are claiming that that money should be repaid to them. He is one of them, though. And in court, he has been saying it should be mine. He said this over the last few years. He had said before, Melissa never gave me a cent. I always paid for myself. It's not like I was some desperate double bay housewife living off the wife, which is what everyone thinks. Why wouldn't I be entitled to something?
Well, he had a lucrative career as a hairdresser / DJ.
Well, then, funnily enough, when his wife went missing, he told the federal court he had $1.95 to his name and he'd quit employment as a part-time hairdresser. So
what about the /DJ?
That's no reference to that. So he was dependent on this money and he claimed he needed some. However, the reason he was in court yesterday, he has pretty much abandoned his multi-million-dollar claim on his wife's estate. He is now, I think he's keeping the wedding ring, 2 of her dresses, not the Gucci wedding dress, not the big expensive stuff. And it's up to him now to make his own way.
Yeah, remember he went on Michael Usher's show, Channel 7 Spotlight show, with his own theories about what happened to Melissa and the money.
What I believed happened is that she lost the money trading on the stock market and she was probably trying to desperately make it up.
But ASIC have released a statement saying that they can't trace it. I mean, there's no evidence of trading.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because he'd know better.
That's my answer.
Yeah, there's no evidence of trading, but I've got some receipts at home that show exactly that she was.
Global warming.
Remember on the night he said that she went to bed.
Yep.
That they'd done the raid on their house.
Yep.
And she'd gone to bed and he stayed up to do some music, so he wasn't sure whether she was distressed or not, and the next morning she disappeared. But he just casually, they never spoke about the fact that they'd had all those investigators turning their house over.
Yeah,
never spoke about
I think
it.
Sharpest Tool and Shed comes to mind. There was a point where he was driving around Dover Heights trying to lure Melissa back into the out from wherever she was hiding.
That's right. Like a crazy musical Mr. Whippy.
By playing some of his music, which is a treat.
Do you think that the raid that happened on November 11, 2020 affected nobody?
I like that one. I like this one.
When did it give you the right to come into our home and start bragging?
What about this one?
Yeah, they've done something wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a couple of people have told me. Yeah.
This should be a musical.
You should turn your body cam off so we don't get in
It's
trouble.
no Hamilton, is it?
The damage is done.
When you're told you've got no rights, that's what you believe.
Improper. Cruel.
It's just good, isn't it?
He's turned his pain into
Now
song.
I'll never know.
Never know what.
If you walked out on your own accord, or if you were taken from the front door.
Front door.
I woke up 10 minutes too late.
Give me my shot. My shot.
Well, Anthony...
Well, you can always fall back on his music
That's
career.
right.
There's a lucrative way to make some cash.
Absolutely. And maybe you're right. Turn it into some kind of musical.
Okay, come on, Anthony. You could do this.
Yeah, okay.
Even he's not sure.
Come on, mate.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
As we said, we are so close to giving
13
away...
shows.
Yeah, to give away $20,000 for our favourite ghoulie of the year.
Thanks to Heron Forbes Machinery House. Get your ghoulie in iHeartRadio app. Record your ghoulie just like we've done here.
What gets my ghoulies is fitting the fitted bed sheet. Now, we've got the 2 double bunks in the kids' room, both up against the side wall. Now, to reach the top mattress, I have to climb up the little painful steel ladder and crawl to the far side to access the corner. Being 105 kilo, I'm now kneeling on the same mattress I'm trying to lift up to tuck the fitted sheet under.
Yeah.
Which also has to be repeated when taking the sheet back off for washing. It's absurd.
It is
If all
so
that wasn't
hard.
crazy enough, try folding the fitted bed sheet. I take up the whole linen closet with the spare sheets.
My mum used to iron the fitted bed sheets. Can you believe that?
Jennifer.
But also, that's the thing. My kids had bunk beds. We had to climb up. They were both upper bunks because they had a desk below. Climbing up, trying to put that thing in. Horrendous.
Or a race car bed. Try making that.
Have you still got that?
Yeah, I've still got my race car bed. Wife's climbing all over it. What else have we got?
Hi, Jonesy and Amanda. What gets my ghoulies is you'll buy a pack of the chips, open it up, and it'll be half empty, and yet you buy a bottle of juice, take the lid off, go to pick it up and pour it, and it pours out all over the bench because it's so full. That's what gets my ghoulies.
Maybe the chip people should get together with the juice people.
Lend in some of the air.
Yeah, so here, guys, we got all this air. Hey, juice people, you might need this. Hey, chip, this could be a thing.
I like those ghoulies.
Out with the bad, in with the good. If you dipped out, you can always contact us via the iHeartRadio app. 13 shows to go till someone wins $20,000. Pretty good.
Jam Nation.
Our favourite caller, email, Facebook friend wins a double pass to an evening with Jonesy and Amanda. That's next week.
Big show.
You're getting nervous. Do you know our executive producer, Millie, her grandmother is flying over from Adelaide to see it. Now I'm nervous.
Boss Lady Millie's grandma is flying over from Adelaide. I sound like the narrator from Oak Island.
Tickets are on sale now through Ticketek. There's not many left, so please join us. An evening with Jonesy and Amanda, an iHeart Live event presented by Tyre Power.
You get a Jonesy and Amanda tea towel and 18th birthday keyring. Remember the iconic jingle Slip Slop Slap?
Slap. Sounds like a song by Anthony Albanese. That jingle has been inducted into the National Film and Sound Archive.
I was kind of devoed that this one didn't get in there.
Mobile will come to you.
Tell me more, Lou
On 133032.
Tell me more, Lou Mobile can do a lot.
On
us on the spot. There's just one thing you
got to play the whole thing.
I don't get a free service out of those guys.
For everything mechanical, we've got it.
They'll fix the car.
Come on, bring it home, kid.
Come to you. 1330-32.
That's 1330-32.
Kids with adenoids and speech.
Actually, I don't even want
impediments.
I don't even want a free service.
1330-30.
You have to get the adenoid people on your case. Do you want that?
No, I don't want adenoid people on my case.
Okay, we don't want to upset the adenoid people.
Tribal drum was beating for ad jingles that wouldn't make it into the National Film and Sound Archive. Janine from Beverly Hills reminded us of one that she sung entirely herself.
I might not be a millionaire, no fancy clothes, but what do I care? I'm living my life at an easy pace, just me and my stubbies and a smile on my face.
And that little coin purse at the front.
It wasn't a coin purse.
It was to put your keys
They weren't
or
wearing a
something.
sporran.
Righto, you two. That's
Make you
enough.
popular on the work site. Ugly Phil is up next. Your
Yes.
chance to get your hands on the hottest tickets in town. On the Wheel of Tickets, Jerry Seinfeld tickets are on. An Evening with Jonesy and Amanda tickets are on. Taylor Swift tickets are on.
So we're sandwiched between those two
Oh,
giant
man,
talents.
that's a happy sandwich.
We'll be back from 6 tonight for Jam Nation.
See you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye, goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, dear, from your eye.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
One swallow brings your attention. Now, goodbye. Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye, goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, dear, from your eye.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
One swallow brings your attention. Now, goodbye.